Hello, I'm Brian Withers, empowerment trainer, coach, and author. And in this video, I'm going to cover the key to manifestation change. And it's really quite simple. It's one key. It's the 6 stages of manifestation change that I just covered in that series. And that is so important, that framework of the 6 stages. It really gives you everything. And so I wanted to take another video just to sort of summarize it and really bring it into your awareness that is the, that's the process that's going to get you to a place where the things that you want to manifest are just going to be effortless. They're just going to flow into your life. You're going to understand how it all works, and you'll be completely in charge. You'll have really no more questions about it. You're just going to understand how it all works and what you do to change anything. So let's look at some points here. You know everything from the creative process. You know everything about how life works. And so you know why things are the way that they are. And the creative process really tells us why we came here and the wholeness of who we are. You know, all the wonderful attributes about ourselves and how they all work within universal resources together to allow us to have the life that we want. We know why or how desire is born and turns to physical things. We know why things happen as they do. We know the universe is supporting us. All the elements in every moment of our life is serving us, supporting us to have everything that we want, because this is a universe of joyous expansion, and the universe wants to see us have everything that we want and keep asking, because that is the expansion. That's the fundamental impulse of this universe. So never again can you say that you don't know why you are where you are or why your life is the way it is. You now know exactly the answer to that question and what has to be done to change it. So we know that our physical life is this sort of movie on the wall. You know, our physical life is our movie, and we are the projector. Our conscious and subconscious mind together is the projection of our vibration to the law of attraction. And our beliefs are in there in our subconscious mind, and and what we believe is what we expect, and that's where our energy is, and that's the way we think, and then the movie turns that way. So if we want to change the movie, we can't go into the physical world as kind of like trying to change a shadow. That's really what the physical world is. We think of it as real, but it's actually just an image, kind of a mirage, if you will. And what's real is the vibration. And it's kind of funny because we can't see the vibration and we don't think it's real, but it is what's real. And the thing that we can see is actually an image of that vibration. So it's just a transient, temporary thing as the energy is broadcasted. So, now you know that's the way it works. And you're in charge of this projector. So you are, what you're doing with your vibration is what your life is all about, and always has been and always will be. So the next point is, you know that feeling good is a single thing that if you do it as a regular choice, your life will flow in all the ways that you want. We know now from the creative process that is the piece, that's the currency, that in our human form, when we supply that good feeling thought energy, then we are at the vibration of everything that we want in all the details, and everything flows for us, abundance of everything, absolutely everything. And money would be minuscule, really, in compared to the full flow of unlimited abundance. So everything we want, we know from going through our days that it causes us to ask for what we want, the contrast does. And that's set up in vibrational reality by our inner being, and it would flow to us when our thought energy was high vibration. So that's feel good. So if we're feeling negative, we're sort of blocking the flow. But as we increase the feel good, then we open up the pipe and things flow very naturally and effortlessly. Anything here that we've asked for flows through and into our experience. So that is the thing, is that now we know how important feel good is and why we want to work on that every day to get into that. And quite frankly, it's our natural place to be. And yeah, it feels a little awkward and maybe takes a little focus at first, but we've had those habits of negative thinking And so they have momentum, and we do have to pay attention for a little while till we build the new habit, and then it will be automatic and all is good. But there's such good feeling thoughts that you're choosing. So it's hard to call it work when the thoughts that you choose make you feel so darn good. So it's a really nice learning process. The next point, you know when you are not feeling good because you have negative emotion, and you know when you have negative emotion, you have options, thought options to change the thought so you feel positive emotion. And you always do. So when you're feeling like this, you're low vibration, you're out of alignment with the things that you want, and you have the power to choose thoughts. And the creative process gives you all kinds of good feeling thoughts in any situation about your past, about your present, about particular topics, about what's coming. Creative process has all good feeling thoughts for you to choose them. Then when you learn to start choosing them, right, you replace the negative feeling thought with the good feeling thought, and you end up here. Now here you go, you're back in your natural high vibration stream of energy, and that's where everything is going to flow for you. The next point is, you know that if you do this repeatedly, so you're choosing good feeling thoughts repeatedly, you will greatly increase your daily time and positive emotion. Now that's important because it takes time as you start feeling good, more positive emotion. There's not an instant change to the momentum. It happens over time. As you increase your percentage over time, the curve goes up, and then you hit a point where you're high, say in the 90% area, and that's when manifestations really start to show up. Because if you're there continuously over a period of time, now you've changed the momentum of your energy so that it is what's dominant. The positive emotional energy, which is high vibration, is dominant, but it doesn't happen in a couple of days. But certainly over a period of 30 to 90 days, you can make a huge change. And then it's just a matter of trusting the process that you're there in that good feeling energy, and this is happening, right? You're going up, and you're going to intersect with things will start to flow into your life just automatically by doing that, by keeping your daily emotion high, percent high. So the next point is, you know that when you increase your daily time and positive emotion, you feel more at ease and less bothered. So that's your indicator, right? You're feeling good, and so you're less upset, and you're less bothered, and so you're feeling good more of the time. And those emotions tell you that you're at ease, and you're tracking that, and you're saying, hey, I'm not being upset or bothered as much as I was. So again, you're increasing more time in that positive emotion energy. And the next one, you know that when you keep increasing your daily time in positive emotion, you see your days flow with more ease, and things start showing up that look like your desire. So you're really getting close now. You're there. And things are lining up, and they're all just going to snap together, right? And everything's going to start flowing, and you're going to notice that. But you're not doing really anything different from stage 3, where you started to feel good and you started to increase your positive emotion. That's all you're doing through all those stages of 4, 5, and 6. You're just increasing. And as you do that, then you're getting closer and closer and closer to your natural high vibration life, where everything flows into your life. And so that's the next point, is that you see you've planted the seed of your desire. Your desire is like a seed, and now you're increasing your positive emotion every day, and that seed is growing. That happens automatically, so that means your desire is getting closer and closer, and then it's full fruition into your life. And this happens, it comes to you as your daily emotional energy is increasing, more positive. This automatically happens. So you could visualize this as a car, right? So it's just going to come to the point where it comes out of vibrational reality. You could call this vibrational reality the seed, and then up into physical reality as you keep supplying that positive energy. And we're not doing that. I want to remind you, we're not doing the positive energy thing to get the manifestation. We're doing it because it's our natural way to be. And we know the byproduct of it is things will manifest that we want. We feel good because we know how life works. Back to stage one, the creative process. What is not to feel good about? When you understand that process, it's unconditional because you just know everything is set up to work out so well for you. If you will just do that one piece and supply that good feeling energy, and the creative process all by itself will help you do that, but then there's lots of other things in physical life and whatnot that you can use also as your reason to feel good. So I wanted to do a review of the 6 stages because that is really the single key, right? So people talk about manifestation techniques and whatnot, but there really is no technique. There's no shortcut. You can see this is a graduating process of learning how life works, and then knowing that feel good is your currency of life, and then looking at your daily emotion tracker, and then just starting to work on where is it negative? I'm going to turn that into a positive. Where is it negative? I'm going to turn that into a positive. And you just keep increasing the amount of positive emotional time in your day, and then you start noticing these things. You're feeling easy. Things are then starting to flow easily, and things that look like your desire are sort of showing up, and then the whole thing shows up. So that is your key to manifestation change. And just a couple of questions I had from the videos, and somebody talked about they wanted to make a plan. They were making a plan for things to happen. Could be a business plan, could be a personal plan, and then they felt like, well, that doesn't kind of agree with the creative process. And quite frankly, it's not that it agrees or doesn't agree. What are we looking for? We could do the plan or we could not do the plan. But what matters? What matters is how we feel about the plan. If we're planning and we're feeling joy and satisfaction, then that time doing that plan, that's where we want to be. See, that's increasing our amount of, but it's not the plan that's going to really be the reason for our life turning out in the ways we want to. It's the emotion associated with the time doing the plan. So you could be on the beach, you could be at your office, you could be shopping, you could be with family. The activity and the thought doesn't matter so much as how you're feeling about that thought or that activity. That's the indicator that tells you that you're in a higher vibration, which is where you want to be. So you're trending up to the high vibration energy. So remember that it's not what we do that determines how our life plays out. It's how we feel about what we do. You could go to the beach, and if you felt kind of guilty because you should be doing something more productive, you don't want to be on the beach, not until you can go there and feel satisfaction, right? So again, with the plan, if you feel good doing the plan, then it's very productive because it's positive emotion. That's our productivity. We want to measure productivity in terms of positive emotion energy. Okay, the other question was feeling good. Do we have to feel good all the time? Well, it's not that we have to, but we want to. As you've seen in this video, we want to be in that high vibration place. It's our natural feeling. But a lot of people interpret high vibration as excited and joyful and happy and bouncing off the walls and really high. But high vibration just means the frequency is a high frequency curve, and it means it's absent of any resistance. So calm and serenity and relaxing and peace, these are all equally high vibrations. So just get that one into your mind too, that high vibration does not mean you got to walk around laughing and big smile on your face and looking joyful and all of that kind of thing. It could be just a very nice quiet time that you're relaxing and you have no resistance and you're equally high vibration. So there's a couple of questions, and I'll wind this video up here. Thanks for listening in. If you have any comments, leave them on the post, and have yourself a great day.